Oh yes, hello and welcome back to another episode of Survival Minecraft. And I'm sitting here down under the trees we made last episode. I'm just cooking up some pork chops. I haven't done much work around here quite yet. I haven't put it in the path or nothing like that. I got really excited about doing some, oh, there's a chest back there. I need to go take care of that. Anyway, if I go like this, we'll pretend it's not there. I do want to do a new project, and I do have a plan to build some stuff over there. Like I mentioned last time, I keep running out of all of these wood logs to do, and I'm running out of coal down there for the smelter, so this project will be good for both of those, you know, making tree farms and all that sort of stuff. But what's something that tree farms need to be able to work? Well, I mean, that's bone meal, of course. And so the first thing we got to do is go and make some bone meal, and let's see if I can get through here without hurting myself. Nope, okay, well, that was extremely short-lived. Okay, don't die. But we fly through that rickety tunnel, and we're immediately here back at the industrial district. And I have a litematica on already, so you can sort of see where we're going. But the plan is to double stack these farms. So what I want to do is make this whole square that you see on the ground here. Here, actually, let me just flash it. All this pink and purple and red. This needs to be dug down about like, I don't know, like 10 blocks, somewhere around there. Then the idea is that from there we can stack the tree farm directly on top. So you can imagine it like a little farm sandwich. We got some bone meal action in the basement, and we got some tree farm and other stuff on top. It actually does trees, it does concrete conversion, it does cobble, it does basalt. I mean, this thing is awesome. Unfortunately, one of the things it does not do is 2x2 trees. So and nether trees. So, you know, unfortunately, we're gonna have to make specialized farms for those, but I don't know if it's really possible to do that anyway. So, well, anyway, it's about nighttime, so I'm gonna go ahead and dig out that giant hole you saw earlier, and then see where we can go from there. Hello from up there. Our hole is finally done. It didn't take that long. It just took about 30 minutes for me to dig this thing. But look at this. We got a big old hole down here. So I think I mentioned it earlier, but we're going to be building a bone meal farm down here. And, you know, at this point, bone meal farms are basically consist of one big thing, and that's just a whole lot of moss. So we're going to be doing the stone generators and pushing them in and crushing the moss blocks that get created and all that sort of stuff. And everything being said, this thing produces somewhere around 13,000 moss, somewhere around there if I remember correctly. So that's crazy fast, and that'll be enough for everything that we want to do on top. But let me show you what's going to go on here. So yeah, look, this whole thing is just going to get filled up perfectly in here, just basically right at this level. And then our other farm is just going to get plopped right directly on top of that. But I got a lot of building to do, so I better get to doing that and just crush this one out. And like magic, we are done. Well, I mean, not quite, because here I am putting in the last lava, but, you know, but goodbye. But we are almost done with this. Once we put in these last bits of lava, we will be all good to go. Yeah, this thing was super easy to build. I've built up, like I said before, this is Ilmango's design. I've built up the first version of this, like, oh god, over a year and a half ago at this point. But that one was a lot harder to build. There's a lot more stuff going on. This one was way easier. And yeah, I've prepared this bone meal already. I had to go look for a lava pool, so I did this first, but I haven't tested it. So we have to give this a good old try, ouch, and see what happens. This is how you turn it on right here. I'm gonna move it because the bone meal comes out right here. And clearly there is 0 storage. But I'm going to make a shulker loader and all that stuff because the tree farm we're building needs shulker boxes of bone meal. So yeah, might as well prepackage it. Anyways, why don't I go ahead and give this a go? I think I can reach from right here. Okay, here we go. We're going to press it, and then it's probably going to get laggy, but let's see this thing running. Well, that was a failure. Oh, yeah, simple as. You need a item in here for your hopper clock, because that's how those things work. So, anyways, this time, let's... Oh, that may have caused some problems. Okay, pretend that didn't happen. Alright, here we go. This time for real. Let's see how this thing goes. Okay. Oh, there we go. Oh man, look at this thing go crazy. Holy cow. So after running this for probably about 10-15 minutes, I should have all the bone meal filled up, and we should be making just crazy amounts of bone meal. So let me run this for a little while and then see what happens. Oh my god, look at that. This is so laggy. There's so many items down there. Alright, it's a little bit later, and I've covered a bit of this up because we're going to put the thing right on top of here, like I was saying. Look, here's the first layer. It goes bop, right on top. But I wanted to show you what I've been doing down here. This is just the same little shulker box loader that we're using over there for the raid farm. So it's 2 times hopper speed and just packs all these up. So we got 2 boxes already. That's pretty good. But I wanted to show you also, since this is a bone meal farm, that means we can also get moss from this, right? And I'm not going to set up any special thing to do this. This is just all you need to do. You turn it on, and bear with me, but it's going to be a bit laggy. You climb up here, and you hop in this machine. You just fly in here. Then all you need to do is just like run in here. Look how fast I'm getting stuff. I mean, I don't even need to move if I don't want to. I could just stand here and wait for all the moss to come up and hit me. Let's turn this lag machine off really fast though, because yeah, it's pretty laggy whenever I'm running that thing. I think it's just how many pistons are in this thing. It's makes it a little bit laggy. But now, like I said, we've got to put this thing on top, and there's a lot of resources to get. Look at this. This is the material list. We need nearly 1.3 shulker boxes of glass. We need a shulker box of concrete. We need, look at this stuff. There's just a massive amount of stuff to get. These logs are stuff that's in there, so that doesn't matter. But yeah, just an insane amount of resources. So I'm going to have to go and grind those out, and I'll catch you back here in, oh god, probably quite a few hours, because that's a lot of stuff to get. And just like that, we have everything prepared. You can tell I've got jump boost here. Look at this. We go so high now. Yeah, we've got shulker boxes on shulker boxes of materials here. And yeah, it's about time to get cracking on this thing. I'm just missing a couple things like a fence post here, like, I don't know, tripwire there, but that's no problem. I got my tower right behind me, so if I really need stuff, I can go pick it up. But why don't I get cracking on this? Because it's going to take me also a couple hours to build this thing too. So let's go. Holy moly, was that a build and a half or what? Man, oh man. Yeah, I looked at the replay time while I was setting up those replays, and it took 4.5 hours total to build this thing. And yeah, most of the time was spent on this half over here, which is the tree farm half. It took me nearly 3 hours just to do this whole section over here. And then the rest of this was this half, and then on top over there was done in 1.5 hours. Way, way easier to do that stuff. You would have seen it in the replay too, but I did get this thing working. So far, I've only tested it with the igneous extruder though, which is this big old thing over here. And this is just, there's 8 on this side and 8 on this side, so it makes 16 blocks and just pushes them out into here and then puts them all the way down and blows them up. And this thing's really cool. You can do basalt like this, or we can also switch it into cobblestone, and you'll see these pistons right here. We'll go back. Look at that. And so now, after this next wave comes out, it'll be pushing cobblestone out through here. And yeah, it's good for cobblestone and for making basalt if you need to do that. I mean, we have a cobblestone generator over there that goes crazy, but the real purpose of this thing is this chamber, you can put other blocks you want in here. So I could put concrete powder in here and it'll automatically convert it. But if I'm only doing like a stack of concrete powder, then I want to be able to get it back out, right? Because if you think about it, when you go down here, the whole stack's going to get stuck in this thing, and we don't want that. So the igneous extruder is really good at pulling stuff out. But let me just show you running really quick. We put it in cobble mode, and we hit it going, and in just a second, we'll see some cobble come flying out of here instead. Yep, here it comes. And so now it's just switched completely over to cobble, no problems. We can see it all starting to go through here a little bit. Cobble moving around, but yeah, like the machine way down there, it's a little bit of a lag fest, huh? Now, just running the igneous extruder is all well and good, and it looks like this whole thing is working, but the whole main reason I want to do this was to make this tree farm run. And this tree farm, so this whole farm design is designed by Cubic Meter, just like those two behind me were. But this tree farm was adapted by him from someone called XY Yan, and of course I'll put a link to that one in the description as well, and obviously Cubic Meters. But I am very, very nervous about this. So we put shulker boxes in here, and then we come down here, and the way we run it is we pick up one of these trees that we want to do, and we flip the switch. So let's just do spruce, because why not? Give me that. And we flip this switch, and now it's in spruce mode. And so I think now all we have to do is flip this switch, come in here, and we aim at this block and just place it. So we're trying this for the first time on camera, so you know this is about to go wrong. Alrighty, well, here goes nothing. I'm gonna flip this, and then we're gonna see what happens here. Okay, placed. I'm not sure if the... Oh, we don't have bone meal here yet. Yep, completely okay. Nothing went wrong at all. And we're back here for the first time I've ever tried this before, and I've gone ahead and put bone meal down here. So these are in the dispensers, and then the bone meal goes all, it goes crazy. It goes like down here, and then like down and under and around, and it kind of just goes all over the place. But I've got some bone meal in there, so we can at least see this running a little bit. I'm still not sure how this works with the shulker boxes, but that's okay. So we're going to hit this. We're going to get in there and see this thing going. So we aim right here. And then eventually we should start getting some trees back. Yep, there we go. Okay, we got a tree again. We just got to wait for these to get nommed. This seems to be working really well, though. Why don't I go ahead and put this in AFK mode. There we go. Now we'll just be sitting there putting this down, and we can go look and see how this thing is running. Oh god, it is so framey because of all the pistons going on. But look, we should start seeing... Oh, I'm hearing TNT go off. We should start seeing... Oh yeah, there's trees coming out like that. And here's our logs. Oh my god, finally. Finally, we're getting infinite logs. Oh, this is so exciting. Okay, well, I think we're going to AFK here for a bit and let all these trees come through. And then... Oh my god, I'm so excited. And then we'll be able to have infinite coal, infinite shulker boxes. Oh my god, it's going to be so awesome. Alright, I will catch you guys back here in a little bit. Alright, it's a little bit later now. I've shut everything off down here. You can tell that there's some escapees going down there, but that's fine. We don't need to care about those too much. And yeah, this whole thing is all packed with logs. And I've been running this for a little bit, and I do believe if we come and check, ouch, come and check in here. Oh my god, look at that, a full box of logs. That is so perfect. And what's in here? Oh, just 2 more. But that's crazy. So, I mean, this, you know, 2 of these is a shulker box, right? A stack of shulker boxes. So, you know, we've got half a whatever a shulker box is. I'm not gonna count. I don't count. Why counting? Who counts? Counting is for silly people. Anyways, I think we're gonna have to call it there. This took a long time to build this whole thing up, but now that we have this whole thing here, we can get as much wood as we want. We can make as many chests and like note blocks and all those sort of things. One problem I ran into is a couple episodes I said I was gonna make that piston bolt go really far, but I kept running out of wood and going to have to go cut trees down, and oh my god, it was just such a pain. So now that we got this, we can actually make all the stuff out of wood that we need, and oh my god, I'm so excited I can finally go finish that piston bolt. But anyways, thanks for watching, everybody. If you made it this far, I really appreciate it. I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I hope to catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.